Hey, what's going on everyone? Hope you guys are doing good. Just wanted to show you where you can find this pretty badass hidden boss, as well as where you can use Miquella's Needle to tame the Flame of Frenzy curse that you get from the Three Fingers. And you get Miquella's Needle after you defeat Melania at the Haligtree location. You get to this area after you defeat the Fire Giant. It's a main part of the story towards the end of the game. You have to drop down over the cliff here onto this little ledge, and you can miss it pretty easily, especially if you're in a rush trying to not get attacked by the monsters there. It can definitely add to the frustration after dying to this boss several times. And you just want to lay down on the floor there, and eventually it'll teleport you to the boss fight. Once you get to the boss area, you can immediately use the needle, and you can undo the curse of the Three Fingers. Otherwise, if you didn't do that, you'd be locked out of the other ending options if you've unlocked those. The boss uses a combination of fire and lightning attacks, so equip any talismans or spells that may prevent that damage. So you just want to charge the boss and try to stay as close to him as possible, as you can avoid a lot of the fire damage that way. As long as you're towards the back of him, kind of like near his tail. And just try to let your summon distract him most of the time. If you use the Black Knife summon, she'll get in there pretty fast and distract him pretty well. Some of the other summons aren't too aggressive, and they don't do the best job at distracting the bosses. She also has a high survivability rate, as she can dodge most of his attacks. You gotta be careful when you stay near him, as he will do a lot of fire and lightning attacks around him. But with like this spinning fire attack that he does, you're pretty safe near the backside of him. Once you get him to about half health, he'll start flying around and start doing swooping attacks on you. You just want to look up at the sky and try to see where he's going to be coming at you. And once he reappears, it only takes 1 second for him to come down and attack you. Which you can block with your shield, but you are going to end up taking some damage. If you stay close enough to him, you can just avoid his swiping attacks and you don't even have to dodge. And he does take damage on his tail. I don't know if you can target it, but most of the time when I'm playing a melee character, I don't even target anything. Kind of messes up the camera angle and restricts your attacking direction, as well as only being able to focus on a certain body part. Like, I doubt you'd be able to just target the tip of his tail if you were trying to lock on there. So he does this move where he first shoots out fire and then follows it up with a laser blast. And that one kept killing me over and over, as it's pretty hard to evade or dodge. I think the best strategy for that is just trying to get up as close to him as possible when he's trying to use that. But it's not guaranteed. I was pretty close to him one other time and he still got me with the laser. I think it just basically comes down to luck if he's going to use that ability, because the one time I defeated him, he didn't use it. He's got several swiping attacks that come in around 1 second. Sometimes he slams his claw into the ground, which creates a large area of damage. So you definitely want to back up for that one. And I just went for it here, even though I saw lightning coming in around my feet. Figured I could take him out before dying, which was semi-true. Got kind of lucky here. And here's a little demo of the weapon that you can get from the Remembrance. It does require 37 dexterity and 18 strength, and I do have it upgraded to +9 right now. You can get a dragon spell as the other option, but I just went with the weapon. I'll probably end up duplicating the Remembrance though, and grabbing that dragon spell as well. At first I thought the weapon's ability wasn't that great because it had a pretty short range, but then I read the weapon description and found out if you hold down the ability key, you can increase the range, and it's pretty substantial, almost double the range. It's a great weapon for bosses, as it can just take out a big chunk of health all at once. Just a normal attack is nice too because you can keep some distance from the opponent. Hope you guys get some use out of the video, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe, as you'd really help me out a lot. And you can stay notified when I post new videos, which I try to post new videos every day. Be well, and I hope to see you on the next one.